Holy sh**, I think I killed the Jersey City Grand Prix. Told you a few shakedowns past, I'd do a Ron Burgundy and get the story. So 2 weeks ago, I called the Jersey City Mayor's office, only to learn they had no idea what they were getting into pitching for an F1 race. Explore only was the official statement. They were proud to tell me how they spent no money bringing in the Red Bull Air races, June 19th and 20, flying over the New York Hudson River with fan viewing from New Jersey's Liberty Park. I asked if they knew about the multi-million-dollar F1 fees charged to other venues, who was going to pay for the track build, how sponsorships are allocated more to F1 versus the promoter's bank account. Silence. Oops. So the news comes out about the New Jersey proposal. The auto media goes crazy pro-race, and I call back to the mayor's office with my politest, "What the F?" Silence and stonewalling again. Then this mayor's quote is emailed to me on the same day the story broke about the official bid. Quote, "I have come to the conclusion that this type of event is not suited for Liberty State Park. I have instructed the tourism office to withdraw the proposal immediately. We must ensure the least impact upon the quality of life of our residents and community," end quote. Yeah, it's all about the flora and the fauna. Kind of thinking the real green that's bigger trouble here are the Benjamins. So did I open their eyes to reality? Probably not. It was likely the laughter back from F1 when they read the only 4-page proposal asking F1 to pay for everything. The only jokes bigger than that document come from Louis Black and Colbert. Of course, I also probably shouldn't have sent the mayor this race car earns frequent flyer points video during his consideration period. And I can't wait to see his honor's face if a Red Bull plane pulls a Sully into the river like this one did at the Perth Air Race. So no New York, New Jersey Grand Prix again. No big deal. I've got a proposal into New York City for a celebrity taxi time attack.
Exclusively at autostream.com/yoparts.
This shakedown is the big boys show, the top tier professionals, Le Mans Racing, Formula One, and WRC. Finally, Peugeot and Audi, the factory teams at full strength, go head to head at Spa this weekend in the final tune-up before the Le Mans 24. The French team will not run brand new cars, doing more life checking on parts, will run the open sprint nose, not the full Le Mans Aero, and will not take any on-track risks. Race or not, this is still just a test for them. Audi comes to Spa with its 3 cars and the same Le Mans focus. This A-team also talks about managing risks. That is until Audi ace Alan McNish weighs in with quotes about settling scores and winning to make a psychological statement. So this may turn out to be a real race after all. In F1 at Spain, it's pretty simple. Alonso's Latin passion in front of his home crowd versus every update every team can stuff into their cars. Speedy Red Bull is talking about another 0.3 quicker than before, but the update will be Mercedes. About to become a bespoke kit for Schumacher, expect to see a lengthening of the wheelbase with new front suspension pieces, and weight shifted to the rear via a shorter gearbox. Last year's Brawn succeeded by having a lot of weight up front, but with smaller front tires, that's not working. And of course, this all affects aero, so that'll be Major League new too. You know, I bet Nico's anxious to try out this new Schumi Edition car. And we are getting closer to the put up or shut up time for new Mike versus old Mike. What's with this Marlboro logo barcode controversy? Ferrari claims they don't do subliminal cigarette advertising. So to be sure everyone gets that message, I guess no more tire smoke, engine burns, or coughing exhaust sounds into the brake zones, because that's all subliminal too. And did you hear? Rosberg ended up in Mercedes versus Ferrari because he refused to change his name to Nicotine. That's my worst joke yet. Sidebar, please. You saw what happened at the FIA GT1 race, right? Nissan won. True, the 2 Astons ahead got DQs, but even P3 says the boycott over weights was kind of wonky. Here's what I think happened. The series success weights. They add kilos for wins and high finishes, a max of 100, drop weight for not. So when the math was done, prior race performers were heavy slow, the Nissan was not. Bingo. WRC is running New Zealand. To be frank, the action's great, but the news feels stale. And who cares if Block is already budget short? Can he just pump out more videos? So here's some WRC prawn instead. And speaking of rallies, I'm asked to do a promo mention. Hit this link to learn about how to enter the Targa Molise, rallying in Italy. It's a cool deal. Beautiful Italian countryside, friendly bambolinas, and an arrive and drive format with a fully prepped rally car and crew waiting for you. There are only a few spaces left, so check it out. You know, there's an idea. A New York City rally in Central Park. And extra points for hitting the walkers that get in my way on the running path, but maybe that's too personal. And better yet, how about this? Bomb squad truck racing around Times Square.
It's no different to any other form of motorsport today. Good tyres, good steering, no understeer, no oversteer. Just basically the perfect truck would be a perfect racing car.
I have no idea what we're talking about, JF. This is how I feel about you. Gentle, no hurting.